Jules here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. I was in mode there. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you coming to join me. I really do. So what we're going to do today, now anybody that follows me knows that I love my policy pockets. But a policy pocket's an envelope with a policy closure, and you'll see me do the policy closure. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a policy pocket that folded out. And, you know, sort of like a tall policy pocket like this, and this would fold over. And I decided that I would do it, I think on my, this is coffee dyed paper. Actually it could be, I think it's avocado dyed paper. And I did put some lacy bits on it, so that's that. I've also got a digital, my paper butterflies, and I've got a digital dyed paper on the back with a lace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the policy, this one first. And I think I want this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a look at my journal, how tall I want it, because I might need to do it in 2 bits. And I don't think I will. I might. Okay, so we might need to put a flap on it. And then we'll have the flap that comes over that. I don't do any measuring. Anybody that knows me, I don't do measuring. I will do some just to show you what I'm doing. But this is an A4 sheet of paper, just folded up. And I've got, that's probably, it's not 1/2 inch, it's probably 1/4 inch. It's not a full centimetre. It's just under 1/2 inch. It's just what looks good for me because I'm going to put a flap on it. And I want it probably about there, so we'll just make a little pencil mark. Okay, so I'm just going to go away and I'm going to trim that down. Okay, so there, so I've got my policy pocket there, and it's got there, so it's got the kind of the lace showing there and a bit on the back. So if I don't want to stick it into my album, it'll sit as a standalone. If I do, I'll just sort of like do it on the 3 edges and have a pocket there. So now what I want is I want a flap that's going to come down. Now do I want, no. So I want it to stick in there, and I want it to come down. That's my opening, so that's probably it. So I'm going to cut it off there. And I've decided that I want the edge of the paper as the edge of the flap. And I'm not worrying that it's a bit too wide yet, because I'll trim that up later. Now what I'm doing is I'm just turning that. What am I turning that in for? No, you silly girl. I don't need to turn that in. What I need to do is I need to stick it down. Okay, so we'll open this, and what I'm doing is I'm just kind of what's left. I'm just going to put glue on and then stick this on. So I think we can go down a little bit more. And I left my pin out of my glue yesterday, so I've got a glue clog. and hopefully I'll be there. I think, no. That's it, it's out. Now I've got too much glue on there, so we'll just, and I'll just wipe it off a tissue in the bin. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting that down. I'm just matching this side up. And just fold that down, just make sure that it's stuck. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that off. There we are. So then I'm going to pull that down to where I want it, probably about there, and fold that there. So there you can see I've got plenty of space there. And normally what I would do is I would stick these sides down and I would have a pocket there. But what I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to have this to fold out. And I did see it, and I think it was what craft, which craft do you do? It was one of, was it Kerry? I think so. And I thought it looked quite cool, so I just wanted one for my, and that's a perfect fit. And if I stick it into the page, I'll glue it there, and I'll have a large journal card in there. But so what I want in here, I'm just going to make a mark there so that I know that's where. I could actually have that up a bit. No, I'm going to leave it there. I can alter that if I want. So what I want is I want a booklet, like a scrap pad in there, and that's what Kerry put in. But she also had pockets, and that's what I want to do is I want to put the scrap pad here, so that just folds up, and I want the pockets here. I want 2 pockets, and I've got, I don't want them too deep, so if we have one there and one there, so I think we'll have them a little bit shallower than that. So what I'll do is I'll just ink this. Okay, so I think we'll have a little shallow pocket there, so we'll, and what I'll do is I'll fold that, so we've got 2 pockets the same, and I'll trim that off. What I'm doing is I'm trimming it off there, and I'm just going to take a slither off. We're still using the same page, same piece of paper, so again I'm just going to trim this little bit off. Just trimmed it inside so it just sits, and what I am going to do is I'm going to put a thumb notch in. Now to find the middle, you know, if you want your thumb notch exactly in the middle, just fold it like that and then just pop that in the middle there. There, and then we've got our pockets, so we'll ink round these, so we're going to have that there and that there, and that's going to look really cool. So again, hold the side that you're not inking. Oh dearie me, I really should put the pin in my ink. No, the pin in my glue. Put that one back there, and that one there. Okay, and that's there, so you can still have some kind of tall ephemera in there. I think I've got some journal cards left I need to use, because I end up with lots of bits and pieces, and I really want to use so I don't have to keep them till next autumn. I like to start with a new batch. This isn't autumn, that's coffee. So we can have that in there, because we can go right up to there. We can't have that in there, but we can have that in there. That's fine, we'll just keep that to one side. So then what I want to do is I want to make a scrap pad. And what I want to use is I just want to use up some bits and pieces that I've got left. Got some bits here. All right, I've got some bits here. So I think they probably do. We've got cabbage dyed and avocado dyed. We've got coffee dyed. So I think we'll have coffee dyed and avocado dyed papers. Now I've got 4. And I'm just putting them together like that. I don't want them too big, so I think that again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it at that pencil, and there we've got, so we can have, and if you wanted you could you know, make them shorter, make them longer. I'm just putting a coffee dyed, avocado dyed, coffee dyed, avocado dyed. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I'm just going to put on here. Now normally I would put a hole in so that you can fill it, but these are easy to make, and I'm just using my stapler like that. Quite easy, you don't have to be perfect. And this is going to be my belly band. I just need to push this, so we want it about there. And for a belly band, just the 2 edges. Put it there. It's a little bit too long, so I need to put some on this so that it sticks. And we'll trim this off like that. And that's practically all we've got left of that one piece of paper. I'm just going to put that to one side, and I'm going to get my little labels out. These are Tracy Fox labels, and I've got some of my curio labels here. I think we'll have some red ones on. Quite like the red ones. I've got a couple of red Tracy Fox ones, and we've got some orange ones, some dark red ones, some brown. We'll see what's what, but we're going to decorate all of it anyway. And I'm just inking around these. Oh, bless me. Oh, bless me. Got the sneezes. I'm surprised the door hasn't shot out. She doesn't like it when anybody sneezes, so I'm going to put that, and I'm just popping it over the staple. Oh, that's she's away. My husband's out at a meeting, so she keeps going up to the where he has his office in the guest room, and then she goes downstairs. Oh dear. Oh, I've got the sneezes. She goes down to the living room and she sits on the back of the settee waiting for him coming home. I think we'll have an orange one. Oh, will we? Oh, dearie me. Right, I'm going to get some bigger labels out. They're too big. And these are ones I did with my stamps I got from Globland. I think I'm going to have that one. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I wasn't going to stop sneezing. I had to go and blow my nose and try and sort it out. Okay. So we're back to this. I'm going to put this up here. I'm not really putting it down too far. And I think I might put, yep, that one behind it and use a bigger orange one. It's going in the Woodland Journal, so the Woodland Walk. And there we are. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink round. And there, we just pull that down there like that. And I think I fancy a little stamp or something on the corner of these, just to make it just. And I've got these I got from Temu. It might have been AliExpress. And the little wooden stamps, not quite sure what they say. So this is smoky grey. So it doesn't, it's not as, it's quite strong, but, so there, put that there. We'll get a secondary one there. and it just makes it look nice. I've been messing on with glitter, so I've got glitter on my ink pad there. It's probably on my stamp. On there. There we are. So we've got that on there. If I wanted, I could do this down the sides. I'll do a longer one along the top. And there we are. So we'll pop that in there. And I think what I might do is I might put like a little something just to keep the flaps down, because obviously that's going to go up. Not that it'll open, actually it won't, so I don't think we need to, so that's fine. So I think we might put that there. I quite like that. These are just postage kind of stamps from all over the world. I think we'll put this one here and get my ink out. Yeah, it's seal brown, the Spectrum Noir. It's quite a dark one. Sometimes I use my espresso truffle from my mementos. That's a real blacky brown one, but this one's just more brown. So that one there, and then we're going to have destination, because when you go on a woodland walk you have a destination. And again we'll just ink round. So we'll pop this one down first. And I'm putting it down there. I'm just going to lift that up first. And we'll just pop that under there. Then I've got a nice number here. What else have we got? We've got some tickets. Yeah, I'm going to put this one on. Because it's library cards that we're putting in the pockets. I like to use library cards as journal cards. And again, now do I want it that way or that way? I think we'll put it that way. Okay, so we'll just pop them over to one side a bit, and I'm actually going to trim these off. Now what I'm doing is I'm trimming them down to a line so that they don't look odd. And then we've got that one there. And we can still use this one. But what I was thinking of doing was putting a little pocket up there, and I might use one of these library cards. So we'll put that, that's a journal card. So we've got a library card, a journal card. What have we got? Let me see. See, we've got quite a few bits and pieces. That's too tall. So is that, but we can put it there. That's why I'm not really putting anything on this pocket. Could have one of these. And these have been inked. That's a bit too tall, so we'll just taking a slither off to see if that's enough. Yes, that's enough. And then so let me have a look at this. This is just a bit of card from one of the digitals. Okay, yep. So what I need to do is I need to trim that. Decide, I think I just want that bit there. So I'm just, there is a line there that I'm able to draw. I'm going to put a little tiny thumb notch in it. I'm going to ink around it. Now what I do want is I want a policy closure, so I want that there, and that's why I put the book page there, so I could put the policy closure in, and that's not going to hinder that at the moment. So we'll put the policy closure in. So I want my circles. Now I've got circles here, and I've got spare card left. We've got numbers. I've only got one number, so I'm not going to use the numbers. Just looking for 2 bits of card, that'll do. Oh. No. Another bit of card. No. Why is it? This must be my favourite one for using. So I'm going to use these silver ones, but I'm going to not put them on the silver side. I'm going to put them on that side. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to ink over them, just so that they're, and then I'm going to stamp on them. So it's my little, this is just a small stamp. And I'm going to guess the middle and put a hole in one. So I'll put them together, and I've just got a little bit of packing foam. It is, it's nothing major, it's just what you get. And I've just put a hole. And we'll have that one there and that one there. So we'll just put a hole there and a hole there. And we'll get our split pins out. And I'm going to do the copper. I'm going to do quite big split pins actually. If I wanted, I could do, no, I'm not going to use big split pins because they just make a bigger hole. If I wanted, I could have put grommets in, and what I do is I just open the legs like that. That one on there, and I want another one the same colour. I think it's the same colour. If it's not, does it matter? And then we just open the legs like that. And what I am going to do is I'm going to put this round stamp on here. That's the Eiffel Tower. And then I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to press it down, because obviously this stands up because it's going to have thread round it, so you know you're not wanting to, and that way that sticks down quite well. And then we can put our pocket on. Oops, that was a bit silly, Julie. My elbow slipped on the desk and I did a big glue mark just where I didn't want it. I'll need to keep an eye on that. I might need to put the ruler in once or twice just to. And then this one, I'm just going to take my book out, and I think I'll put a little love heart on this one. In fact, I won't. I'll put a Tracy label. Oh, in fact, what have we got here? We've got a word label. Fairy tales are more than true, not because they tell us that dragons exist, but because they tell us that dragons can be beaten. I like that. Love is like wildflowers. It's often found in the most unlikely places. Oh, I like that. I think we'll have that on there. It's a little bit thin, but and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that round so it's long ways. Just pop that on there like that. Then turn that over and just press it down. So that it grabs. And there we are. And then we can put our messy desk. Put our notebook back in there. Fold that up there. Now what are we going to put in this one? Now I do have some, I've got tabs there, I've got some mini ephemera. That's clusters. We don't want clusters. We want something that will go with woodland walks. Okay, so we've got oh, there's a nice one. It's got an angel. Whoops, throwing things away. I think that might do with the postcard. If I wanted to, I could put, this is one of my clusters. I could put one of the clusters in. It would look quite nice. Actually, I could have put that on there and filled that in. In fact, what I might do is I might put that down there. That's a good idea, Julie. A really good idea. So I'm going to put that one in because it's more apt. And this one. And what's this one? And we've got a ticket. There we are. And I'll put these back in. And I'm just going to bend that because I actually did these on, I printed these out on card. And these clusters are available as a freebie again on my Ko-fi site. You can see what I did with them if you go on my, I think it was done a little while ago. But you'll see the title, Clusters, and it's a Tuesday video because it was a Tuesday Treasures. If I can remember, I will put the link for it and the link for the curated digitals. And see, and that's got like a little autumn leaf, so it goes. So there we have it. Is that not stuffed full? That's cool. And I've got some, I've been doing my little diary planner books. We have a prayer group that we hold at home, a life group, but it's a prayer group from the church. You know, there's quite a lot of groups. So Christmas I always make like a prayer diary planner. So I've been stitching them in and getting them done because they are quite tedious, and there is a video of me doing them, but I've got 12 to do. So I'll show you. I've done 2 already. So there we are. And then I've got little key rings. So we've got the triune, you know, God, sort of like God, Jesus and the Holy Spirit. That was just keeping the, oops, that down when I stuck it down. So there we are. So we've got prayers, notes, and then we've got these. And I use mine, I actually put, you know, my digitals, because I do digitals on a Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday, so I write my digitals then. And you know, it's awesome for me. I need to start using it as prayer journal, but I've got them in pink, I've got them in black, and I showed how to do the faux leather in the different colours. So again, that's another video if you want to find it. And I'm going off on a tangent here, and I shouldn't be showing you what I'm doing on other projects, but I just get that carried away. And then we'll just get that off there. And we'll just bring this one in back. And it was going to go over it's going over the paper pumpkin. That's the only thing. I like the paper pumpkin, and I don't want to cover the girls up. that's too many nice things and papers in this journal. I've got an envelope on that. That's for my little curio book. So the only other thing is I could put it, you know, when I put my cover on, put it on my cover. But I want to show you what it's like in the journal. So I think, do you know what? I'm going to put it on this page. That's one of my tabs. Do we want it on that one or that one? I think we'll have it on this one. Normally I put them in and you put stuff in that way, but this one we're going to put stuff in that way. So hold the side that you're not going to glue and then glue all three sides as straight as possible if you can. Unlike me, they've like a donkey signed leg, wobbly leg, poor donkeys. And then stick it in like that. And it goes with the page, it's quite nice. What have I got? I've got some tall autumn tags. Will that fit in there like that, or will it have to go in behind? Let me have a look. I've got some Harvest Moon tags. Might be able to use I think these tags might be just a little bit too tall. See, really that's for that kind of pocket, so let me have a look. What have we got? We've got that one. Got that one, we've got that one. Right, so what we might do is we might put that one in there. And that one in there. Yes. And then when you want to go in your pocket, you've got all these, and if I wanted to, I could put a Harvest Moon tag in. Like that. Or that one. Oh, my husband must be on his way home. I think the orange one. So that's that. So I hope you get something from this. I've really enjoyed it. It's been an idea that I've been throwing about for a wee while. I've seen it and I wanted to do my own little bit on it, but that's my spin. But it was Kerry Fellows from Witchcraft You Do that I got it from. If I remember, I'll link the video, but it was a good while ago I saw it. So as I said, and I said that we would use one of these. And you can use these on there like that. Or you could even, you know, if you don't want to put a policy pocket. But anyway, this one goes, I'm just going to put that one back there. Back on the page. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.